Hi, Leo Darlin. I just wanted to step in here and say a couple words before your video begins. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Actually, I do. I know that they're revamping how our videos get views. And so things have been weird. Like one week I post a video for you and it gets 500 views and it's still getting views. And the next week I post a video for you and it gets 4 views. And there's a lot of creators out there saying the same thing, that their views are really weird. Their views are way down. So YouTube is revamping the way that our videos get viewed. So I know that. How they're doing it, I have less understanding of. But we're in process. We're going through change here on YouTube. Last week, according to my analytics, your video that I spent time making for you only got 4 views. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to repost it. You'll see some editing in it where I took out like time references. If you see editing, that's what I'm doing. I'm removing the part of my voice that said, this is for a specific time period. I viewed that video. I don't know why it has to be for a specific time period. Because I can see in the tarot reading that as a collective, we are working through some funk. And it takes time to work through funk. And we've been doing it for a while. I had some funk I was working through for about 3 years. And you're not the only sign. In fact, I think there's some like big karmic thing going on for both Aries and Leo. And so it can get kind of, you know, when you've got a collective of people who are going through a similar thing, the thing is with them that they don't all go through it at the same time. They all go through it on their own timelines. So, and those things individually can take time, but as tarot readers, when we're picking up the energy of a collective, we can see funk play out over kind of a long period of time because people don't all go through it at once. What's my advice about that? You gotta get over it. You gotta drop the old stuff before you can move on to the new stuff. And as a collective, as a whole world, all the people in the world right now are going through enormous funk and change and upheaval. I mean, look at, and I keep saying it over and over again, the climate's changing, our governments are changing, our technology is changing. We've got upheavals in war, which we always do. Upheavals in price because of our wars. There's some very the hell with my adjectives. There's a lot going on. And that is overall world funk. And then as individuals, we've all got individual funk. So it's a trying time. I know on our birthday, I did a reading. It was like, the future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. And that can be true. That can be true even in a time of mass human upheaval. It can. And the fact that, you know, we're fixed signs. Leo is fixed fire. Taurus is fixed earth. Aquarius is fixed air. Scorpio is fixed water. So for us fixed signs, it's hard to do change. It's taxing for us. It hurts us worse than it makes us feel irritated, like a snake shedding its skin. We just want to bite someone. But we got to go through it along with everybody else. Does that mean that we're not going to have any happy times? No. Does that mean that there aren't going to be new opportunities that we never ever we never saw coming, that we We never thought there'd be an opportunity in a certain place. We never would have looked for an opportunity there before. That's the area we're in. It is. It's like the rug is being pulled out from underneath all of us and shaken. And everything that was sitting on that rug, all the things we were used to, the way that our life always ran, flown up in the air. And then it's all going to land. It's a hell of a place to be. But that doesn't mean that there isn't good times in it, or happiness, or that new relationships can't start, or that new businesses won't be set out upon, or that, there, like I said, there aren't going to be opportunities where you never thought you would find them. All systems can be go in a time like this. But the overlying message for Leo, and for Aries too, and I see it over and over week after week, you gotta let go of something. There's something sticking in your craw. There's still a sword in your heart. And I do understand that those things take time. They do. And you got to move through it. I hate to tell you to hurry up. I'm not going to tell you to hurry up. Because I just got through 3 years going through my own like karmic funk. And part of that, why it was so hard for me, is that I kept beating up on myself. You should be over this. It wasn't worth that. That whole relationship wasn't worth shit. So why in the heck are you still having a problem with it? You know, it doesn't make the process any easier to beat on yourself, and it sure isn't going to be easier if I beat on you. So I'm not going to. All right. I'm going to go ahead and repost your video, because even that takes time. And honey, darling, right now I got a lot of things grabbing for my time. I feel like my house is up in arms against me, the yard, plus I got a job, and I'm sure it's just the same for you. I'm going to repost your video. I hope you find something in there that's useful to you. I would love to hear from you. If you got a minute. All right? Take care, darling. Hello, Leo, darling, my beautiful brothers and sisters in the month of your birthday season. We're going to do your celestial navigation spread. And if you've never seen this channel before, this is Hoodie Priestess Tarot, and my name is Jodine. Welcome. I'm going to start off by drawing a card from a brand new deck called the Enchanted Forhaxa. And it is a Swedish word for hexa. It means bewitched. And we'll look at the meaning of that card. I'm breaking in this deck slowly, bit by bit, with each of the zodiac signs. So, dear Forhaxa deck, let's see a wonderful card for Leo. What do we have for Leo this week? Thank you. Temperance. Ooh, honey, if you're celebrating your birthday and tipping a few back, be careful not to tip too many. And let's see what else it says. Here we go. There is a story of a force within the land of Forhaxa that controls and confronts the storms. With a lift of their arms, this powerful creature guides torrents of rain down their back, transforming it into a peaceful stream of water that nourishes the ground without flooding or destruction. It takes a great deal of power to combine the frenetic energy of the sky with the calm energy of the earth to reach harmony and equilibrium. Temperance arrives when storms form When moderation helps you to move forward without getting carried away by too much energy. Now is the time to find balance and bring forces together where there is no single great power. When you join elements together, you create a place where growth thrives. Very good. So, it could be about not drinking too much and using moderation, or other substances too. Or it could be that this is a crazy time that we're living in, and you just got to not go to one extreme or the other, but try to keep balanced and walk the path between the two. Accept the fact that two very opposite things can be completely true simultaneously. All right, now we're going to draw a card. Please show us where Leo is right now, please. Where is Leo right now? As we begin the navigation spread, show us Leo, please. The 10 of Swords. Hit the ground running, Leo. That's what I always say. Okay, and what is helpful to Leo? Because if that's where Leo is right now, they need some help. What is helpful to Leo right now? Thank you. High Priestess. Good, 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 good. What's fading out for Leo? What's fading into the distance for Leo? What is fading out of a Leo's attention? What is fading out of Leo's focus, please? Thank you. Six of Wands. That's your card, honey. Look at that, Mousy. You got it. That's what's fading out for you. All right. What's right in Leo's focus? What's sitting right in front of Leo in this week approaching? Where's Leo's attention? Queen of Swords. Yes, ma'am. And, what else can you say to the Queen of Swords? You say, yes, ma'am. Okay, and what's coming up that Leo doesn't see, because not here yet. What's coming up for Leo, darling? What's coming up? Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Got a couple sixes on the table now. We got 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. That's a 66. Okay, and what is it? What's the goal? What's the destination this week ahead? Where are we trying to get to? For Leo, please, and thank you. The Sun. Whoa, very good. That would be us. Wonderful. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Nine of Wands. Some good fire cards here. Some good fire cards. We got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Sun. We got some air cards. We got a rough 10 of Swords here. We got the Queen of Swords. We got some water in the form of the High Priestess, which would be heavy Pisces energy, if that makes any difference to you. We've got our own energy here in the Sun. And then we've got some down-to-earth Six of Pentacles. Okay, what does it look like? It looks like you are at the end of something that didn't end well, Leo. Or it could be that you're just thinking about things that didn't end well. And you're following your instincts about where to go from here on out. You're listening to yourself. If you're not listening to your inner voice, then this is a time to tell you that it would be a good idea to. In the wake of something that has left you feeling stabbed in the back or betrayed, trust your gut feeling, okay? What's going away, what's fading for you right now is maybe a sense of having been in the spotlight, if you had been getting a lot of attention one way or the other, positive or negative, that's fading out right now. And what's coming up is going to be an opportunity to be generous. Either it's an opportunity to be generous, or somebody else might have an opportunity to be generous with you. This can also be a card of gift giving, and we are in your birthday month. So it could be that you might be getting a gift from somebody. I mean, either that or you're going to be deciding who you're going to make an investment in, who you're going to help out, who you're going to share the wealth with. One of the two, Leo. Or it could be also that you'll be in a situation upcoming where you're going to have to think about whether or not you've been valued the way that you want to be. Has someone given you a fair shake? Okay? Somebody treating you fairly with what they're giving to you. Which could be, they're giving you material things. Could be money with pentacles. Or it could be attention. It could be recognizing your value. It could be any of that stuff. Okay. I wonder what this is. Last week we had such a powerful reading about moving on from hard times. It could be, though, and if they're really, really bad like this, 10 swords, it could be it's still very much on our mind. Because that's swords, right? Swords is air. Swords is the element of the mind. Something rough still on our mind. Okay, now, over here, we've got, radiating from the side, we've got the 9 of Wands. This one's somebody who's been through hell. So if you've been here, then yes, I'm sure you do feel like you've been through hell in some sort of relationship. Could be with a boss. Could be with a toxic boss. Could be with some kind of Aries. I don't know. This is an Aries card. Or it could be your father. This is a card of being the father, or an elderly man, or somebody who's in a position of authority. Okay? So this is a card of having been through hell, but the good news is that person doesn't give up. That person follows through. That person goes through hell and they still keep on going. Okay, Leo. So that's what I see you looking at in the week ahead. What are you trying to get to? You're trying to get to your overall happiness, or whatever that is. You need to have that revealed to you, or you are trying to maintain a persona, a character, an attitude that just conveys love and positivity everywhere you go. You want to be the fire that lights up the room when you walk through it, which inherently you are. So I think in the face of really rough stuff, you're still standing and you still have the ability to shine your ass off, okay? And we did not talk about the Queen of Swords. This is what's sitting right in front of you right now. But I would wager that she's going through all of her files. She's looking at all the information that she's collected. And she's here to make a decision. She might need to make a budget cut. That's why she's got that big knife, that big sword, because she can make cuts. And she won't hesitate. If something is draining you, sucking your blood, making you feel yuck, dimming your pretty light, she won't hesitate to say that she's had enough of it. And good for her. Okay, Leo, that's what I've got for the week ahead. Use your temperance. Don't go off. Okay. Moderation. You can make cuts without causing a beef, right? You can make cuts without causing a drama, hopefully. You just do what you need to do and keep on walking. All right. Let's see what the Urban Crow has got for an oracle card. Urban Crow, give it to us straight. What can we tell Leo this week? What do we got for Leo? Give me something good for Leo, darling. Thank you. Mischief. All right. It could be somebody's trying to get your goat, or maybe you just need to have a little bit of fun, or maybe somebody's trying to get your goat and you need to laugh it off a little bit, or all of those things. You go ahead and judge for yourself. It's number 31. 3 and 1 is a 4. 4 is the number of stability, reliability. It's an earth number. It's solid, stable, dependable. It can also be stubborn. It can also be set in its ways and have a real hard time with change. So you take from that what you want. Let's look it up just to see if I missed anything, but I think I've seen that card often enough that I'm confident that I have the gist of what it is. Number 31, mischief. Crows and ravens have a penchant for pulling tails, dog tails, cat tails, cow tails, even other bird tails. If it has a tail, a crow will feel compelled to pull it. It appears that some may be doing this to distract the animal, but other times it's purely just to get a rise out of the other creature. Mischief indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion in your life. Okay, Leo? Hey, thank you for your support of this channel. I hope that you are having a wonderful birthday season, and I look forward to seeing you again. I love reading for you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.